Hello. How are you? I hope all is well. It is a Friday night, and I am recording this right before I post it tomorrow, which is Saturday. And I hope you guys like it a lot. I haven't done it yet, so this is the first time I'm trying it. But I think it'll be fun. So, what we're going to do is we are going to draw ourselves like we would look like if we were in the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. And if you haven't seen that movie yet, maybe I'll post something right there. It's backwards and kind of show you what that looks like. Okay, so the big part of this is we want to draw on a sheet of paper that is brown. So what I was thinking is if you find in your recycle bin, like here's an oatmeal box, or if you have a cereal box or a cracker box, usually the inside of it is brown. So go ahead and pause the video, hit pause, and find your box. And then once you find it, head on back. And then we'll go to the next step. So go ahead and hit pause. Okay, you're back. All right. So now that you have your box, just unfold it as such. And then you will need to take a pair of scissors and you're just going to cut out one big side of it. We don't need the other sides. This side I ripped, so I'm not going to use that. So I just have one side here. So let me grab my scissors. Scissors. Oh, well, scissors. Where are you, scissors? What you don't see is this whole table is filled with art supplies. So where are my scissors? Okay. I will just grab a new set of scissors out of my scissors bin. Okay. So we are just going to cut off the sides. And then you could save these for later if you wanted, for something else. In the past, we've made masks out of cardboard and these types of boxes. So if you want to put it in a scrap pile for later, maybe we'll make a mask soon. And then I'm just cutting this right along the fold line. And just do this last side. Okay. So there you go. Just going to clean this up a little bit. Nothing needs to be perfect. It's all about just expressing yourself. All right, so there is my paper that I'm going to be working with, my cardboard. And I'm just going to put my scraps over here. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is grab a pencil. I know I hardly ever use pencils. I go straight for the Sharpies, but we're going to use pencil today. And you are going to draw a caricature of yourself, but you are going to put it in a circle, like a frame, a circle frame. So the first thing you're going to do is just draw an oval around your page, like that. So that's going to be the outside of your frame. And then a little bit inside, you are going to draw another oval following the same shape And that's going to be the inside of your frame. Like so. Okay, so when I draw shapes, I just draw little teeny lines, and it's okay if they don't match up completely. You're just kind of getting the feeling, sketching in the shape. And then when we outline this later, we can be a little bit more careful with our line. All right. And then the last thing you want to do is draw a ribbon or a string, kind of a thick string, that connects to a nail. So it's like this is being held up by a nail. Okay? All right, so let's get to the portrait. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is we are going to draw the outline of the face. And we're going to take up quite a bit of space here. But what I want you to do first is just about, let's just draw kind of lightly a vertical line down the center of our circle. And then a horizontal line in the middle of our circle. So these are just going to be guidelines. So we have one vertical line going down the center and then one horizontal line going down the center. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start on the left side where the vertical line is, and you are just going to draw up and around, just kind of lightly. So you're almost mimicking the shape of your frame. Okay? And then on the bottom, you're going to draw two kind of straight lines from either side. So about an inch down, just kind of straight on both sides. And then you are going to draw angled lines until they meet in the middle. Like so. So we've got a round head that starts from our center line, and then two straight lines, and then angled, pretty straight lines that kind of curve at the bottom for the chin. Okay? How does it look? Okay, so now here's the fun part. We are going to draw really big eyes. So let's put a little dot a little bit below your center line. Just a little dot. That's going to be your pupil. And we'll put one on the other side too. And now around those two dots, you are going to draw a big circle. These are going to be your big pupils, your big eyeballs. So one of mine is a little bit taller than the other one. So I'm just going to round it off a little bit and maybe just erase the top part. Okay. Now let's draw our eyelashes. So the eyelashes that the artist uses, I think it might be Tim Burton, I'll have to check to see if that's true, are just little lines on the top and the bottom of the eye. Like so. Boing! Okay, so next we're going to draw our nose. And our nose is going to be pretty simple. It's just going to start from the center line where they connect those two guidelines. And then it's just going to go out a little bit and in. So it's almost like goes down straight and then a little hook, like a little curve. It almost looks like a backwards J. Okay. Then let's give ourselves some ears. And so the ears will be the middle of the ear will be right at the center of that guideline. So 2 ears on the side. And those are just little half circles. I'm trying to position this so you can see it, but it doesn't have glare. And then you will want to do, let's put your neck in. So just a basic neck. And then your mouth. So I'm going to do the top lip and then the bottom lip. And you can be creative on that. You can do it however you want. Okay, so now let's give yourself some eyebrows. And you can make those any shape you want. And the last part is your hair. So I'm going to, let's see, I'll do a center part and just wrap my hair around. Maybe make it a little bit wavy. And since it's longer, you probably won't see the bottom of it. So there I am. How are you looking? Okay, so at this point, you can go in and lightly erase some of your guidelines. I forgot that I needed to do my hairline. I'll go all the way down here. So I'm going to erase this center line and erase this horizontal line. And does it look like me? Okay, so now that you've got your basic outline, what you're going to do is take a thick Sharpie. How'd you know I was going to say that? I'm going to use this paint pen. You can use a paint pen or a marker. And let's just outline everything in black. So we'll start with outlining the round eyeballs and putting in the eyelashes and making our round pupil. And I'll go on the other side, do the same thing, do the nose. I'm going to fill in the lips because it's Halloween, right? Black lips, and then fill in the eyebrows. And then my ears. And then I'm going to outline my hair. And the lower part of my face, including my chin. And then my neck. All right. It feels like my dog is barking outside. 1 second. Okay. So now if you have that done, then you can go over your frame. And I'm going to try to do this in one big circle without the little sketch lines. And the trick to this is just to move your whole arm. Kind of keep your hand in the same place, but just use your whole arm. And then we have our little nail, and then our string. And I am going to make a black and white kind of striped line on the string, because they use a lot of stripes. And then I'm also going to color in the frame black. And by the way, I heard a dog outside barking, and it sounded like my dog. And I asked my daughter if it was my dog, and it was. So I had her call the dog in, because no one wants to hear a barking dog at night or during the day. All right, do you think that your picture looks like you? If you have glasses on, don't forget to add the glasses. And those can just be little, outlines of glasses. Just with a black circle or square, depending on what size or shape your glasses are. If you have like a little freckle on your face, you can put that on there. However you want to kind of make it more like you. Can definitely add that to there. All right, so here is the very last part. So I'm gonna try this on a piece of scrap paper because I don't know what I like better. But we are going to try to use a white crayon. If you have a white crayon, go grab a white crayon and just test that out and see what you think. And then I also have a white colored pencil, and that is a lot brighter. So I'm going to use the colored pencil, but a white crayon would work just as well if you don't have a colored pencil. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is color in our eyeballs with the white colored pencil or white crayon, whichever one you have. And this is why we wanted to use this brown paper, so this white would show up. And I'm just going in multiple directions. For sure looks like one of these characters. Now, if I wanted to, since my hair is white, I could make my hair white, but what I think is the most fun about this is that the only thing that's white are the eyeballs. And then I'm also going to put white in between these stripes too. So, there you go. Does it look like me? Maybe I'll lightly put in my white hair. But you don't have to do this part, because not everybody's hair is white. I wanted the eyes to be the whitest though, so I'm pressing the hardest on that. All right, there you go. One of the things I'm going to get into more and more that I suggest you do too is to sign your work. So I'm going to put my name right there, as shall you. All right, well, there you go. your beautiful self-portrait. Take a picture of it and share it with me. I love to see it, as always. And until next time, be brave and be creative. We'll talk to you later. Bye.